Today is the anniversary of the Kinder Scout Mass Trespass. 24th of April 1932. That's when parties of working people from Manchester, Sheffield and surrounding areas descended into the mountains and moors of the Peak District, just went out for a walk. Extinction Rebellion is encouraging people to get out and go to all these places that you're not allowed to go to, and go for a swim, go for a little walk, you know. You're not harming anybody. Follow the country code, you know, keep your dog on the lead, don't go worrying sheep. Pick up your litter, have a nice walk. All this land in this country is fenced off and it's owned by private individuals. You can't own the land. This is what the Native Americans told you. We can't own the land. It's there for us to roam over. The earth is a bounty for us all to share. They weren't too keen on working people travelling around back in those days, because they needed to keep people in one place so that they didn't take their work elsewhere and get paid better. There's lots of upsets in the Industrial Revolution, and you know, people were turfed off the country areas and went into living in cities, but then they thought they wanted some of the bounty of the country back. Go have a wander around. One of the ringleaders of this Kinder Scout Mass Trespass is called Benny Rothman, and he was vilified by the tabloid press. His grandson taught my brother how to make electronic music instruments in the East End of London. Jake Rothman was teaching down there in London College of Furniture, and I bought a little Casio SK5 off him, which was this little sampling keyboard, because I needed this because I was going to America doing a tour, and I had to travel with very light baggage because it's so hard to travel as a musician, you know, with all these customs regulations and all the permits you have to fill in. So just to go over and just to play to a handful of people, really. I mean, if you do it the legal way, you can't just go there and just play a bit of music and share your music with the world, meet up with people and that sort of thing. No, you know, you got to go through all this customs regulation. And so yeah, I bought this little keyboard off Jake Rothman, grandson of Benny Rothman of the Kinder Scout protests, and I took it with me to America. He'd circuit bent it, so he'd cut off the filters and he'd stuck this switch on it to pitch it down. I mean, they do say you don't own a bit of electronics if you can't get the lid off and you can't tinker about with it. I agree with that.